So the snow we're getting today is a bit of a wet snow. And don't you just love how it's stuck to the limbs on the oak trees across the street? Makes a beautiful pattern. So the news last night said maybe a dusting of snow up until noon, then it was going to change over to rain, then it's going to end. And the next few days are going to be in the 40s and even into the 50s, which is so welcome. But I think we got a little bit more than a dusting. Looking at what's on the top of the railing here. 3 inches or snow. Or snow? How about 3 inches or so? Enough that Bogey didn't want to go outside because, you know, little feet and snow don't make for a happy tiny dog. But there is no doubt but that it is gorgeous out. And it must be titmouse lunchtime because they are really busy at the feeders, including, it seems to be one particular, no, he just made a liar out of me. I've been noticing it was one particular titmouse that seems to go for the suet, but then again, somebody else just tried to land there with him. So they must be looking for some fat to add to their diet. I love how when they leave the feeders, they go up into the tree. That's one reason why we get a lot of birds at our feeders, because, you know, they get to take their seeds up into the tree, and then you hear them beating their little beaks against the seeds on a limb. So you hear them leave and you hear as them breaking up the seeds. But yeah, this cypress tree is quite the home to our bird friends. It's always really busy inside. And that noise you hear is the trash truck, which is on its way around the corner. Yeah, even out here you have to put up a certain amount of noise. Big blue truck coming around the corner. It's recycling day. Noisy. So things are changing quite a bit. We got maybe 3 or 4 inches of snow. Inland they got 5 to 6 inches of snow, and this is a little bit of a surprise. We were supposed to just get a flurry or two. As you can hear now, we are having the great melt because the temperature is now above freezing, and it's going to keep getting warmer and continue to getting warmer actually all night long. So we should have no snow in the 40s and the 50s come tomorrow. And our trees here in the backyard are filled with robins. So out here it's the sound of everything dripping and the robins in the trees. You know what it is? There have to be hundreds of minnows there. I think they're going after the minnows.
Yep. Look at that. I'll be damned. I think watch those ducks do that.
I guess if there's a haze over top of the bay right now, they can't get to the fish, so
Yeah, but
they're coming in after the minnows.
I've never seen them do that in the bay or the marina, that dive like that. I think they copied that off those Karen ducks. They're too buoyant. You see how they floated right back up?
Yeah, they can't go under, that's
No.
for sure. They're pretty sloppy at it. kind of funny. You're just not made for diving, guys.
Yeah, he's got one.
Oh, that's funny. It's kind of clumsy.
Yeah. Yeah, they never...
It's like it works for him, but it's kind of clumsy.
I've never seen him do that before. Never. This guy got one here. He got a big one.
Seagull ducks. Well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Is that what you always say, hon?
That's it. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, that's pretty over there. I wonder if I can get a picture over there. Can you take a picture out that window with the foggy, kind of the foggy? I need to get a picture though. They do have big beaks on them, don't they?
Mm-hmm. It's for stabbing.
Yeah. Get them fish down there.
That's cool.
Okay, guy, how about flying? I want to see you fly away. Yo! He says, I'm staying right here. You're not close enough to bother me. Oh, man. I love to catch them just once to get the wingspan. Nope. Funny if he came after you. Oh, he was thinking about it. Oh, yes. He told us what he thought about it, too. It's just too bad the thing was dinging at the same time. It's wonder what it picks up the best. What, where he went. See if we can get him with this or not. There he is.
Oh, yeah, he's way out there.
Yeah, I got him. I got him landing. That's kind of neat. Good. So, every time I sit here at my desk to do a vlog or a video, when I make sure that the playback's working well where I'm editing, I am constantly noticing that the doorknobs behind me are dirty. The housefrau in me is very frustrated with that doorknob. I guess I need to put on my list clean the back door. Because I'm sure the way I'm sitting now, you're going to see the doorknob. In the video, when I edit it, I'm going to be mad at myself because I haven't cleaned it. Oh well. So, how did today go? First thing is I'm feeling much better. Thank you for those of you who asked. Tired today because yesterday, quite literally, took it out of me. It was an exhausting day. The bug's been going around our neighborhood. Roger didn't get it. Very rarely does he get anything that's a stomach problem. And I'm quick to get stomach problems. I have that kind of touchy stomach. He has the iron gut in our little family. It's been dangerous for some of our old neighbor friends, elderly, because it's rather violent. And for most of us, it's been 24 or 48 hours of it. And some of our neighbors have been hospitalized because of dehydration. I made sure I wasn't getting dehydrated and just wrote it out. So today, I didn't have on my list to do really anything because I don't like the way my glasses reflect at nighttime in here. The light's right over my head, but I had to make do with that light because it's the only light I've got. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I didn't do anything today. I didn't have anything on the list today because I didn't have my energy back yet. And I was feeling better and better as the day went by. And then about the time I was getting ready to cook us our dinner, our friends called, said we're tired of being in the house because it's been so cold. Most of us have been staying inside. I'm really good at being outside, down to about freezing. And those of you I know who live north of me think I'm a weenie, but when it goes below freezing, I find all kinds of reasons not to go outside. So I didn't. And they, like Roger and I, were feeling a bit stir crazy for being inside too much. And they said, let's just go to a diner, go someplace just we can sit and have dinner and have coffee and just spend some time out together. Don't you love having friends like that? That you don't have to plan anything, you don't have to get dressed to do anything, you just come as you are. And we do that to them too. We'll call and say, we're going to go take a walk on the beach, how about coming with us? Or it might be we're going out to get a meal or some other thing that we're like, come on with us. And there's no fuss or pretense, there's just, yeah. Or sometimes we don't feel like it, we'll say, nah, and they'll go without us. But we had a wonderful, unexpected dinner out with our friends, and it was a really, at Christmas time this year, she gave us a Christmas gift, which was an elf nightlight that says when it's lit, life is all about the giggles. Life is all about the giggles. And we're not two couples without our sets of challenges and problems, and in fact theirs right now are rather serious because our friend is on dialysis because his kidneys are failing. So neither one of us as couples or individually is without our sets of challenges, but we were both mentioning tonight that those who choose to spend time with are those who don't underestimate or make little of the challenges in life, but still manage to find the things that make you laugh or make you smile or inspire you. We were talking about, remember I shared with you how much I love the gray days and the tiny moments that'll end this with will be more gray days. They're moved by the same kind of thing, and they also, like us, they've been here less than us, only a year. I think this is their first winter time, maybe. But anyway, we were talking about you cherish these moments in your lives, and when you find that you still have the ability to laugh at things, then everything's okay. And we spent so much time laughing. We happen to know the folks at this restaurant very well because we go there regularly, and the owner came over and was laughing with us because our laughter called him over, and the waitresses were stopping by to chit-chat and laughing with us. And you know, the energy you bring into the world is the energy the world brings you back, isn't it? And with these two who are our closest friends here where we live now, it's the fact that we can do that even while we're dealing with some, in their case, extremely serious challenges literally to life. One of the advantages of living in a community of older people is most of the people we know here have been through a lot personally, or they may have lost children or grandchildren to illness or accident. And there's a lot less when older people have aged gracefully. A lot less of the why me, poor me, and bitching and whining about every little travail that life brings you. And there's a lot more of a sense of life brings you those things and you deal with it. Learn to accept what you have to accept, whether it's what you want or not. And make life out of what you're left with. I think it's actually helped me grow a bit more into my wisdom to see how so many of our older friends here manage to deal with adversity and pain and loss, and how the simplest of things can bring you the greatest of joy. And I'm really coming at that from the perspective of being a younger person in the community, strange as it may seem to you, my younger friends here, that I am young in this community, is what you can learn from those who have lived longer than you. I didn't have that where we used to live. There weren't many elders around. And it has really, I think I'm going to age more gracefully because of it. I do know that I laugh a lot more, appreciate a lot more, and have a better balance to what seems like the challenges and the celebrations in my life. It was a good night. We laughed ourselves silly. Enjoy the company of dear friends. In a very unplanned, spontaneous, let's just go out, get outside, and enjoy each other's company. That's the kind of simple joys I would wish anyone who's watching this video. You might already have them and maybe aren't appreciating them. Or you may need to create the small things in light of the challenges in your life. Create the small bits of happiness which carry us through. I really had to think about that tonight because our friend is so seriously ill, and this is the night he's not on dialysis, so he had the urge to get out and about. Life is just so delicate. And yet, within that delicacy, we are a lot stronger than we give ourselves credit for.